Protect your bald king!
Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. Okay, Overwatch 2 retail patch notes. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sorry if I mistake and misspell something, missay something.
King.
Listen, it's been 12 hours. Listen, my brain's gone, okay? Yo, Kelsey, I appreciate the massive 2 months, my friend. Okay, let's get this. Overwatch 2 retail patch notes, April 22nd. Season 16, Stadium, that we just spent so much time playing, and I had so much fun playing. See, that's literally what I just... See what I meant, chat, when I said I streamed too long? Enter the ultimate battleground with Stadium, an all-new way to play Overwatch 2, where customization takes the reins in a fun, best-of-7 round-based fight. Then, celebrate the launch with Stadium Initiation, seasonal event to unlock exclusive rewards. Plus, the relentless bounty hunter Freya arrives as the latest DPS hero, bringing precision and mobility to every match. Meanwhile, the battlefield transforms with stunning skins from the Overwatch team, led by the mythic Heart of Hope Juno, to legendary Ashe, Genji, and Brig, Lightweaver, Maga, in the premium Battle Pass. Whether you're outwinning your opponents in Stadium, hunting your prey with Freya, or wielding magic with Overwatch, this season is packed with action, strategy, and a whole lot more. Stadium Initiation. Celebrated Stadium's initiation launch with the Stadium Initiation. Sorry, I don't even know. See, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm seeing words that I don't even see. A special event where winning earns you more than just bragging rights. Make a name for yourself by conquering challenges, climbing the ranks, and unlocking seasonal cosmetics like the Stadium Rookie Soldier 76 and Stadium All-Star Juno skins before they're gone. Perfect your strategy, dominate your opponents, or simply just rake in some wins for the fun of it and the prizes. The Stadium Initiation event is here for you to flex your skills and reap the rewards all season long. You could also get a Soldier 76 Stadium Rookie skin with additional rewards. If you reach the All-Star rank, you could get Season 16 exclusive Stadium All-Star Juno skin, and you could also complete multiple challenges for unique loot boxes. Introducing Stadium. Okay, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot of Stadium. I think you guys understand the point. Stadium is live. Fuck it. Maybe someone doesn't know that Stadium's live. You know what? We're already here. Whatever. Introducing Stadium. Step into Stadium, an all-new way to play Overwatch 2. This fast-paced, best-of-7 round-based experience you to strategically build your hero's loadout, customize on the fly, and outmaneuver your foes with tactical upgrades to rise through the Stadium ranking system. With the option to play in first or third person, I prefer first person on hit scans. Other characters, third person is fine. Bounties to speed up progress or make comebacks. And the freedom to play your heroes in completely different ways. No two battles will ever be the same. Plus, Stadium will have 17 heroes available at launch with regular updates bringing more heroes, modes, items, abilities, maps, and balances to keep things fresh. Rewrite the rules, conquer the ultimate battleground, and have some fun in Stadium. Learn more about how Stadium is played in our official blog, which we read last time, chat. How do you change the perspective of how you play? You go into your settings. I'm pretty sure in your settings there is a thing that says Stadium. And in Stadium, you click on first person or third person. You can also change your third person perspective, change your FOV, and all that stuff. You could go over the right shoulder or even the left shoulder. If you guys want to do that, go to settings, go to control, and go to Stadium. Or go to settings and under Stadium. Somewhere in Stadium is there. Also, keep in mind, if you're playing in first person and you really don't like it mid-game, you guys can change your settings to just go back to third person. Or if you're playing third person and you don't like it, you can go back to first person in the middle of the game. Vin just did a good Okay. Stadium is a new core game mode listed alongside the unranked competitive play and arcade cards in the main menu. 2 teams of 5 compete across multiple rounds and maps. First to 4 wins will win the match. Available only in roll queue. Custom game modes are not yet available for Stadium. Chat, when custom game modes are available for Stadium, I need you guys to give me ideas what you guys would like to see for content. Maybe we bring back 1v5s, maybe 1v10s, maybe we bring back 1v5s. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe 1 tracer against 5 tracers in Stadium, see who wins. Thoughts, ideas, concerns? Players may group up with other players regardless of skill or competitive rank in Stadium. Oh. Stadium maps. 9 new or modified maps on 3 different maps types are added. Control maps play 1 round only and capture progress is faster. Clash maps play on 3 objective points only. And push maps play with distance to the objective at approximately half the distance as full push maps. Heroes. Heroes selected are locked in for the entire match. So once you lock a character, chat, you cannot change characters, just as a heads up. If you pick, let's say, Mercy, you are stuck on Mercy for the whole game. Tank heroes. Diva, Junker Queen, Orisa, Reinhardt, and Zarya are your tank heroes. Damage heroes are Ashe, Cassidy, Genji, Mei, Reaper, and Soldier 76. Support heroes are Ana, Juno, Kiri, Lucio, Mercy, and Moira.
Protect your bald king.
Okay.
Jay Shake.
And perks are not enabled in Stadium. Oh, by the way, everyone's subbing. I appreciate it, guys, but I'll get to it after I'm done reading all the changes. Appreciate it, Stadium cash. Spend Stadium cash to buy items for your hero and gain additional max health. Also, by the way, if you buy a level 1 Stadium perk, and let's say in your second or third round or even further, you want to sell that perk, you can sell it for its full value, just as a heads up, chat. So let's say you have $9,000 and you have a perk that's $1,000, $1,500, you could sell it, get 10,000 and buy one of those perks that are cost 10,000. That's what I've been doing a lot. Basically been maxing. Earning Stadium cash. Each player starts with 3,500 at the beginning of the match. Players earn more Stadium cash by dealing damage, providing healing, and getting eliminations or assists. Players can earn bounties by eliminating or assisting with eliminating an opponent that has been performing well. The player on each team with the most Stadium cash earned for the round receives a $1,000 cash bonus. Basically your MVP, which I really like, by the way. I really like how it shows who's the MVP for each round. Really, I love that. I love it. And a team that is significantly behind at the start of the round will have a bonus multiplier added to their earnings throughout that round. Yeah, I really love that MVP stuff, chat. I really love it. Bounties. Every player starts with a value of 300 at the start of the match. Every time a player gets elimination or assist, their bounty value increases by 75 and can have a maximum value of 2,000. Every time a player with more than 300 is eliminated, their bounty is reset to 300. And every time a player with 300 or less is eliminated, their bounty value drops by 100. Any player with a bounty of 750 or more is displayed on the gameplay HUD. Increase max health. How many? Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. I guess I'm turning into a podcast, chat. It's massive. Yeah, this is massive. This is massive. It's fine. We'll talk about it, I guess. Increase max health. For damage and support players, every 500 total cash earned adds 1 additional max health at the end of the round and for the remainder of the match. Wait, I actually did not know that. Did you guys know that? I actually did not know that. Hey, you learn something new every day. For tank players, every 750 total cash earned adds one additional max health for the remainder of the match. Up to 300 additional health can be added on the stadium cash earnings, and the initial 3,500 cash at the start of the round does not provide additional max health. That's why our health has been changing. I thought it was from the powers. Yeah, I actually never knew that. Wow. Okay. Armory. At the start of each round, players will enter the armory and have a limited time to browse. Players can use the stadium cash to buy items that modifies their weapons, abilities, and more. On rounds 1, 3, 5, and 7, players can equip powers for transformative modifiers that enhances and changes the hero's playstyle. I'm gonna be honest with you, apply running around with support Soldier 76 and not dying and having more heals than our more heals than our supports. Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Example builds are available for every hero. These are great places to start. Okay. Items. Sorry, chat. Hold up. I gotta drink water to clear my throat. Nice. Sorry. Items. Player can have up to 6 items equipped at any time. Players can sell previously obtained items for equal value to the purchase price. Items are organized into 3 categories: weapon, ability, and survival. To be honest with you, I see no one really buying survival, chat. I go a lot into power and my ability. Weapon items typically modify the stats of weapons that have no cooldowns to use. Ability items typically modify the stats of abilities that are limited by a cooldown or ultimate charge. Survival items typically modify the stats of a hero's survival capabilities, including max health, movement speed, and more. Items are organized into common, rare, and epic tiers. The common items are the most affordable, with epic ones being the most exclusive. Many items are available to equip for all heroes, and each hero will have exclusive hero items that specifically change the attributes of that hero's weapons, abilities, or passives. Okay, chat, one more thing of water. Nice. Powers. We talked about this already. At the start of the first, third, fifth, and seventh round, players will have equip a power for their hero. And remember, chat, powers cannot be removed once they're equipped. So as soon as you put those, let's say you're running Reaper and you're putting all your powers into the Death Blossom Reaper, and you're doing your what do you call it? You're buying items for your Death Blossom to heal yourself. You're stuck with that build. If that's the build you started going at since round 1, that's the build that you have to stick with. You can change your items, but you can't change your build. You can't change your powers. Okay, leagues. Stadium is a competitive mode with its own ranking system. There is a total of 7 leagues. Rookie, novice. By the way, you don't lose any rank in rookie and novice. You start losing rank in contender, just as a heads up. Elite, pro, all-star, and legend. Each league has 5 divisions, with 5 being the lowest rank and 1 being the highest. Players start in the rookie division 5 league every season, and players gain stadium points for every match win, along with progress to advancing into the next league. So you do get, you also get comp points, apparently, is what I just learned. In the rookie and novice leagues, players do not lose stadium points for a loss. I didn't even know that was there. Players lose small amounts of stadium points after a match loss in the contender or elite leagues. Oh, you only lose a small amount of points? Really? In the contender or in the elite? So, okay, so it sounds like it's very relatively easy to climb, chat. And players lose similar amounts on stadium points to what they win after a match loss in Pro, All-Star, and Legend leagues. Players lose similar amounts of stadium points to what they would win after a match in loss. Okay. So your rewards for playing this stadium. Players earn 10 competitive points for every match win in stadium. Players earn additional rewards, including name cards, weapon charms, and titles based on which league they reached the highest throughout the season, and these rewards are only usable for the duration of next season. Players can earn Epic Orisa Elite skin by reaching the Elite League in the tank role in Season 16, and players can also earn the Epic Genji Elite skin by reaching the Elite League in the damage roll section, damage roll in Season 16. And also, same thing for when you get to Elite League and support role in Season 16, you get an Epic Moira skin. Also, players can earn Legendary Juno All-Star skin by reaching the All-Star League in any role in Season 16. Very interesting. Competitive lever penalties. The same lever penalties for competitive play also apply for Stadium. Players who disconnect or leave will only have a few minutes to return without the penalty. Players who abandon a match entirely will be given the same penalties as if leaving a competitive play matchup, and including a season ban. And players who are suspended or banned in either Stadium or competitive play cannot play both modes while that suspension is in effect. Woo! There it is there, chat. Don't get banned. Don't get banned. Also, coming... Oh my god, how long is this? Jesus. Okay, oh my god, I thought it was all of this over here, chat. Oh my. Okay, all the way back up. Bang. Okay, moving on. New hero, Freya. Oh my god. Hey, Google, turn upstairs to 70 degrees. I'm burning. I'm burning right now. Oh, okay, the AC's on. Whew, Jesus. Once Overwatch's top search... Oh, sorry, new hero, Freya. Once Overwatch's top search and rescue operative, Freya now uses her elite tracking skills to hunt targets as a merciless bounty hunter. Agile, aggressive, and lethal, Freya rewards players who think fast, reposition smart, and strike with precision. Armed with her Rev Draw crossbow and deadly set of movement abilities, Freya excels in high-pressure combat. Plus, her Bola Shot ultimate tangles enemies together, setting up devastating team plays with a dynamic strategy-driven kit. She's built for players who thrive on precision, and she never misses her mark. Freya is added to the hero roster, and she's also available in competitive play. Not available in Stadium, though. I don't know if I want to read too much into this, chat. New Mythic skin, Heart of Hope, Juno hero skin. If you guys... I'm pretty sure I have other TikToks and videos all about the Mythic Juno skin, chat. Yeah. New Mythic aspect, Iridescent Aspects. So basically, Iridescent Aspects debut, what do you call it, April 22nd already, and they, with all previous Mythic shards gaining their Iridescent Aspects starting May 20th. Okay, you guys, if you guys want another color to your Mythic skins, there you go. General update. Streamer Protect. New option, hide player icon from others. Displays the default player icon instead. New option, hide name card from others. And also new option, hide player title from others. Wow, okay. They're going all out. Reporting features. Players can now receive an instant, notification if a player is already actioned. Prior to this feature, reporting a player that has already been banned or suspended would not result in any additional information. The instant reporting feedback feature will immediately inform the player of the fact that they banned or suspended players have been actioned when they are reported. And players can now report from replays. That's a big one. That's a big one. This new feature benefits from instant reporting feedback described above. Since replays can be shared, a new set of measures have been developed that will always prevent organized mass reports from taking actions against players. That's really smart that they actually thought about that. And introducing what I am really looking forward to, competitive play updates, which I haven't even played yet. Hero bans. Hero bans have been added to competitive play modes. Before the ban phase, players will now be able to select their preferred hero, Selecting a preferred hero does not prevent it from getting banned. It just communicates which hero the player would like to play. This selection is optional. Players will enter the ban phase before the versus screen is displayed, and players can communicate with their team during this phase but can't see or communicate with the enemy team. Bans are simultaneous, which with each team banning 2 heroes with a ranked choice system. Each player's first choice carries the most weight, while their second and third choices contribute proportionally fewer votes. Players aren't required to choose any heroes to ban, and they can also pass by pressing the ready button. Players can reset all their ban choices with a reset button, or they can select any current choice and then swap that choice individually. Players can see which heroes their allies are choosing to ban and which hero they prefer to play on the left side of the screen during the ban phase. I don't know if Fresh, I don't know if you want to like throw up examples and whatnot in the video or anything, or TikTok or stuff. I don't know. Allied choices are ordered from left to right, with leftmost choice being their highest priority to ban. Obviously, the right choice, the furthest on the right, is their least. Ban results are calculated when the ban phase ends. Only 2 heroes can be banned per role. If a hero is tied for votes, ties are broken by the number of players that voted for that hero. And if heroes are still tied, ties are broken randomly. Okay. The developers say the battlefield just got more dynamic. With hero bans, you can influence matchups and competitive play throughout the team-based voting to remove key counters from the game, leading to fresh strategies, and you can remove up to 2 heroes per role per team. So coordinate with your team, adapt your plans, and shape the meta your way. I like how they say coordinate with your team. Not a lot of people coordinate in Overwatch chat. It sucks to say, but I played like 20 games. And only like 2 people had mics. In 6v6 game modes, wave respawn threshold reduced from 6 to 3 seconds. No, I'm not going to read all that chat. TLDR, 6 seconds, down to 3. And now our tank changes. Very interesting, very interesting. So first up, we got D.Va. D.Va's Bunny Stomp now combined with Ejection Suit. Bunny Power, new minor perk. She gets a new minor perk. Eject grants 75 temporary overhealth, and Call Mech's damage radius is increased by 50%. And also Extended Boosters, new minor perk. Hitting an enemy with boosters increases the duration by 0.5 seconds. Wow. Okay. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Hazard, off the top. Increase leap slash damage from 30 to 50%. Oof. Orisa. Orisa's augmented fusion driver. Damage increased from 13 to 14. They're buffing Orisa. Fortify also gets a buff that now prevents Hack's ability lockout from interrupting abilities. And Heat Dissipator increases the amount of heat reduced per headshot by 33%. And the developers say Orisa has been underperforming in comparison to other tanks, which is good. I don't think anyone likes Orisa being played, right? Chat, anyone like Orisa? Anyone here like Orisa? Anyone? Or is that a character that you guys usually ban? No? No? I see a lot of no's. I see a lot of no's. Good. Increasing her damage to allow her to be more threatening without boosting her survivability. Basically what they did. Reinhardt is next. Fiery Uptake is removed. Crusader's Fire is a new minor perk. Refund a charge of Fire Strike when you stun an enemy, overfilling up to 3. Shield Slam. I think that's going to be really good, I guess, when you stun an enemy. As I guess, like, when you, like, shatter. So, like, you'll say Fire Strike, Shatter, Fire Strike, maybe Fire Strike, because you have 2. Fire Strike, Shatter, Fire Strike, Fire Strike. Or maybe, does it perk, chat? Does anyone know if it perks when you stun an enemy? Like, when you charge someone? Basically, when you charge someone and slam them on a wall, isn't that considered, like, a stun? Does anyone know? Yeah, it is. So you get an extra fire strike there. Okay. Shield slam. Shield slam distance increased by 50%. Roadhog. Roadhog's hog toss was removed. He now pent up is a new minor perk. When Pigpen is triggered, refill 50% of take a breather resource, which can overfill. Wow, that's crazy. To be honest with you, I never picked hog toss. Pent up sounds very interesting though. Hogdrogen exposure increases the radius from 8 to 10 meters. Sigma levitation. Jump can now be held down to hover. Winston. Base health increased from 225 to 275, and they also lowered his armor from 250 to 200. They said, with the introduction of perks, Winston has been overperforming. By adjusting his survivability, exchanging some of his armor for health, we aim to bring him in line with other tanks, without significantly impacting his overall gameplay. Wrecking Ball. In 66 game modes, armor health has been reduced from 150 to 100. So just in 6v6 chat, not in 5v5. Just in 6v6, he has 50 less armor. Okay. Yo, apply! I appreciate the massive raid, my friend. Also, that soldier build was so... it had me dying. I'm going to try that tomorrow. Hurricane for 65 months. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, chat. Next up, we have the damage character. Yeah, that was so fun. That had me dying. I'm definitely going to play that tomorrow. So if you're down, let me know. So chat, Cassidy past noon has been removed. And now even the odds is a new minor perk. Regenerate 20 health per second for each enemy targeted by Deadeye. Oh. Okay, makes Deadeye a little better. And also Freya. So this is what you guys were talking about. Apparently Freya was underperforming, so they buffed her. Time to earn a minor perk reduced by 18%. Number of shots before max... oh, sorry. Rev draw crossbow. Number of shots before max spread increased from 8 to 12. And the bola shot has been... bola shot damage and explosion radius increased from 5 to 5.5 meters. And bola shot damage over time increased from 75 to 90. The developers say, we received positive feedback during Freya's hero trial, and it's exciting to see how much you guys enjoyed experimenting with her kit. However, we noticed that Freya is struggling to keep up with other damage heroes, particularly in terms of lethality. So we're adjusting the time it takes for her to earn her minor perk, bringing it in line with other heroes. Additionally, we're increasing the number of shots before her max spread kicks in, making her rev draw crossbow more reliable at all ranges. Finally, while Freya's boulder shot was charging quickly, its effectiveness was somewhat lacking. We're boosting both its damage and radius slightly, ensuring that it can better secure eliminations when it lands. Narbles for 61 months, appreciate it. Suffrate for 20 months, appreciate it. And Loves Zara for 5 months, appreciate it. Gonna wait for the... oh, there you go. Hanzo. I feel like Hanzo, I really don't see Hanzo that much. Stormbro, arrow draw progress is preserved while wall climbing. Wow, they actually brought it back, chat, so that's nice. And storm arrows, projectile speed increased from 110 to 140 meters per second. So your storm arrows travel faster, way faster. Restoring the functionality of Hanzo's Stormbow to retain draw progress will enable him to use wall climb more effectively, improving his ability to take space and position himself. So that was a buff to Hanzo. 1 second. Oops. That's not. I'm trying to see if my dual chat is saying anything. No one? Okay. Junkrat. Aluminum frame now also reveals trapped enemies to allies. And TikTok, the description has been changed to concussive mine strengthens 0.5 seconds after landing, increasing the damage by 50%, explosion radius by 50%, and health by 200%. May. Chilling Reach has been removed. Biting Cold moved to a minor perk. Secondary Fire hits slows enemies by 20% for 1.5 seconds. And Deep Freeze. So wow, chat. So you could literally come back with Overwatch 1 May. Not really as strong, but 20%. And Deep Freeze is a new major perk. Continuously hitting enemies with primary fire. Freezes them for a short time. Oh! Overwatch 1 May is back! Oh! I wonder how well she's gonna do in comp. The devil returns, chat. The devil returns. Sombra. Viral, what do you call it? Jesus Christ, this is so much talking. Okay, sorry. The viral thing has been removed. Encrypted upload is a new minor perk. Hack can be used while invisible. Successful hacks increase the duration of stealth by 2 seconds. That's a buff to Sombra. We're buffing Sombra and we're buffing Mei, chat. That's crazy. Stack Overflow has been removed. To be honest with you, I haven't seen a lot of Sombras in comp, chat. So to be honest with you, she has been useless. I don't know about the lower ranks, but Viral Replication, new major perk. Hitting a hacked enemy with virus spreads virus to enemies within 8 meters. Ooh! That sounds good. Sombra seems very fun to play, chat. You can hack people while invisible and then send your, what do you call it? Your virus, and it hits people and it can spread. So imagine a big group of people. Soldier 76, Field Emergency. The description has been changed to Biotic Field's healing is increased by 100% on low health targets. Okay, it's just a description. Torbjorn, Overload Turret now transforms into a level 3 Sentry Turret if Overload was active before fully constructed. That's a good quality of life. Even though I really don't, I love the Overload Turret, chat. I love the Overwatch 1 Torbjorn with the level 3 turret. But to be honest with you, putting turrets on walls has been so, I think it's better. So much better. Tracer. Flashback. Blinks restored, reduced from 3 to 2. And Quantum Entanglement. Quantum Entanglement now additionally grants 20 over ammo. Okay. And that's it for DPS. Now we are back into support. So Ana gets Groggy. Well, I mean, she always had Groggy, but reduced the initial slow from 75 to 50%. And now also deals 50 damage over time during the duration. And Biotic Bounce. The second bounce damage and healing reduced from 50 to 25. Wow. Okay. Baptiste Launcher. Healing Explosion increased from 50 to 60. Direct Impact Healing increased from 20 to 30. And Maximum Ammo reduced from 30 to 10. So you do more healing, but you have less ammo, chat. And Assault Burst will now do instant healing, but cannot critically heal low targets. Wow. And then Juno. Hyper Boost removed. Reboots moved to a minor perk. Duration increased removed. Locked On is a new major perk. Reduce the cooldown of pulsar torpedoes by 1.5 seconds for every enemy hit. Oh, that sounds nice. Doesn't matter if you hit your teammates, but your enemies. Locked On sounds crazy. Life Weaver, Thorn Volley. Projectile speed increased from 80 to 100 meters per second. And Life Weaving, bonus healing increased from 30 to 40. To be honest with you, do people even play Life Weaver? I've seen one Life Weaver in my games, and they switched instantly after they died. Actually, no. I've seen 2 Life Weavers. Also, just as a heads up, I don't know if there's any, I don't know if my feedback will even matter or anything, but I want to know if there's a way that we can like change these things how we read them. So, like for an example, right here, we still have some stuff to go, chat, but like right here, like let's say these are so when you read perks, like can it be like in a different font or a different like thing? But because then when you get to a gun, it's like the same stuff. You know what I mean? I wish there was like a thing that I don't know, because I do not know what all the perks are. I do not know all what almost 200 perks are. Just for some clarity, in my opinion. So like, so you could tell the difference between what's like a passive ability or just a normal ability and what's a perk. But anyways, that's just me. Sorry, I'm old, chat. We already read that. Lucio Grooven has been removed. Beat Drop is a new minor perk. Amp It Up is active during Sound Barrier. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And Mercy, Angelic Recovery has been removed. Angelic Resurrection is a new minor perk. Mercy gains 100 overhealth after casting Resurrect to prevent her from probably dying when she's casting Resurrect, chat. That's going to be very interesting. And it says after casting Resurrect. So it's not as soon as she like starts casting Resurrect, you can still probably kill her. As soon as she finished casting it, she gets 100 overhealth. That's interesting. Actually, I'm not so sure. Hopefully it's after she's done casting Resurrect. Which it says after. And last change of Season 16 is Zenyatta. Orb of Discord in a 6v6 game mode. Duration before expiring when the target is out of line of sight is from 3 to 1.5 seconds. Ascendance. Jump can now be held down to hover. And Duality. Increase the converted damage from 20 to 30%. So yeah. And then that is basically all the changes, chat. Those are all the changes that we have experienced so far. I haven't played comp yet, so I don't know how these changes feel. I've only been playing Clash. I was going to say Clash. I've only been playing Stadium, which I might play more of tomorrow, chat. So we'll see. But it was a lot of fun. Stadium was definitely a lot of fun. Okay, friends. I love you.